Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we are here for part 2 of the 5-year anniversary celebration. Let me first, dude, I have to talk about this at the start of every single video. Okay, I only have 53 of 55 right now. Currently, you can get 54 of 55 tickets. We do not know how to get the last ticket. There is no clue. No idea within the raging sun. We have no idea. We don't know. I have no idea. I cannot tell you. I don't know how to get the 55th ticket. I am sure it will come during part 3 of the 5-year anniversary. Do not be scared. It's not Legends. It's not going to be pay to win or something like that. I would not be nervous. Okay. Now, with that said, let's go ahead. So there's 3 new stages added to the Zero Mortal plan. Right here, here, and here. We can go ahead and grind up the medals to awaken this Zamasu into LR. One of the easiest LRs in the game to awaken into. Just really good. He's a decent, a very solid unit. So they did a good job with him for sure. And then also down here, we have the Saiyan event, the 3 Fated Saiyan event. There is 2 new stages. Way easier to awaken them. You know, you're only gonna have to do like 2 runs if you have a full LR Pure Saiyan team in order to get the medals. These are all 3 of these units, by the way, are ridiculously good. They're good on several teams. They're good in several of the difficult modes. Like, these guys are going to be good for Dokkan Battlefield, a lot of places. So, like, you know, these are buffs for free-to-play players' boxes. Very good stuff. All right, so we'll continue from where we left off before. In this video, we're going to do 3 things. We're going to do all the new stages for the Zero Mortals Plan event. Then we're going to go ahead, let's see, future. Then we're also going to go ahead and take down the, here, let me go over here. I have my, yep, there it is right there. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and take down the new stages for the Zero Mortals Plan event, which is right here, you know, the continuation for the stages. We're going to do the new stages for the 3 Saiyan of Destiny event. And then I'm probably just going to awaken the Broly units, the LR Zamasu, as well as the Kid Vegeta and Kid Raditz. We will go ahead and awaken all of them in this video as well. Then after this, the next video, I'm probably going to do a video on the Extreme Z area, get that done. I imagine the Extreme Z area is going to be very simple. We're going to go ahead and unlock it by completing the final stage in this video, because you have to do all of the stages of the 3 Fated Saiyan events in order to actually lock it, right? So we'll go ahead and get that done. And we'll probably check, because as of this moment, I do not know what the friend unit they give you for the Extreme Z area is for the Kid Broly and Kid Vegeta and Raditz. I don't know what it is. I think ideally they would give us the AGL Wrathful Broly, but again, I don't know. We'll find out. By the way, this event is picking back up where the Zero Mortals Plan event sort of ended, right? Now, this part, they've already had this sort of in a story event previously. You know, remember, we do have the Future Trunks arc sort of story event, right, which should cover a lot of these same events. But this one, you know, sort of starts with, like, the Zamasu from the present sort of, you know, getting the Dragon Balls and switching bodies with Goku and stuff like that. And then now, like, we're kind of just, like, going through, like, the normal, like, way that this arc went. I remember how, like, dude, like, how exciting this stuff was when it was first on TV. Like, I really hope Dragon Ball Super does return someday, because that, you know, there's a lot of problems with it for sure, but, like, when Rose did this, he just pulled it's just like, dog, what is going on? And he just, like, cuts a hole in the dimension, and then there's, like, those clones. It's like, what, dude, what is going on? And then, like, it's just, like, gone in, like, seconds. Oh, it was nothing. Now they fused in as a merged Zamasu. Like, it's like the difference for the Future Trunks arc is that, like, how many episodes is it? Like, it's like 20 episodes or something like that. Like, that shit should have been like 50 at least or something like that. That was one of the big issues. Like, you know, that whole fight between Vegeta and Rose definitely should have gone on longer. Merge Zamasu should have been just a lot more intimidating and threatening and just a better villain in general. Because, again, I mean, we've talked about it a lot, me and many other people, that after Zamasu, like, after they fuse and become Merge Zamasu, he's just way less intimidating. It's crazy. Like, just Goku Black, like, was way more intimidating, I think, than Merge Zamasu. I think a lot of it had to do with Misako Nozawa. Her Goku Black voice was like the greatest, like the pinnacle of Dragon Ball voice acting to me. Like that's the thing. Like, you know, totally understand if people like the dub over sub. You know, I understand that a lot of people just can't stand Nozawa as Goku. I mean, personally, I think Nozawa is God's gift to voice acting myself, you know, but everyone has different opinions, right? But like, there's no way you could think like Sean Schemmel did a better job than Nozawa as Goku Black. Sean Schimmel's Goku Black is so bad. Like, oh man, that's the thing. Like, you know, I do like Sean Schimmel's Goku, right? Like, no matter what, that's what I grew up on. There's a Trunks in My card, by the way. Very, very, very powerful card. That Trunks in My that does the Mafuba. I'll probably try and take them into Battlefield to show off how absurd their active skill can be in a Battlefield situation. The only issue is I did already try and do it once, but this season's Dokkan Battlefield is ridiculously easy. I might just save that video until after the 5-year anniversary then. Because, like, again, Dokkan Battlefield this season, it's just so drunk easy. Like, you just destroy it. You know, it's not difficult like the typical Dokkan Battlefield can be. So, I think it would be best for me to sort of wait until normal Dokkan Battlefield comes back. I don't know if we're going to be fighting Jiren more, like if Jiren is going to be the boss. I assume he probably still will be. Oh, yeah, by the way, and here's, of course, where Zamasu and Goku Black go ahead and fuse, and then they become merged Zamasu. We'll see what's going to happen, by the way, with Zamasu and all this stuff. I do think LR merged Zamasu is probably on his way with this celebration. But, you know, again, we'll go ahead and see what happens. Okay, so let's go ahead and knock out now the last 2 stages of the 3 Fated Saiyan event right here. So, you know, we remember stage 3, this was Kid Vegeta on, whatchamacallit, whatever planet they were with, like, Raditz and Nappa and them. Here, we're going to use Pure Saiyans. Typically, I like to use... Yep, there we go. That Goku right there. So we'll go ahead and rock this team in here. Alright, so this is basically the beginning of the Broly movie right here, where, you know, we have kind of this Goku and this Vegeta, you know, they're sort of training at the start of the Broly movie, sort of training. Now, what's interesting is, I know that this art for Goku right there is actually new, like it was just added into the game in the data download. I don't remember the Vegeta, though. I don't recall him. Like, I know there was a Vegeta at the start of the Broly story event, but I remember him having armor. Was I just mistaken on that? Because I know there is a base Vegeta that you fight at the start of the Broly event. It probably is that same Vegeta right there, right? Just in my head, I think that he had the Saiyan armor on, which he obviously does not. Like, of course, because he doesn't have the Saiyan armor on at the start of the Broly movie. I'm dumb. Here, let me pull it up in the Dokkan Wiki real quick while we're going through. Okay, there it is. And the Vegeta... Interesting. Okay, it looks like there's different... It's a different boss based upon if it's on Global or JP? What? Oh, I wonder if they just updated it. Oh, they probably literally just updated it is why. Oh, interesting. Okay. So that's why I thought that. Oh, yeah, I bet they probably did. Okay. So it looks like on Global right now, it is Vegeta in the Saiyan armor, even though in that scene he does not have the Saiyan armor, right? Yeah, it's an int unit, and then it looks like they might have just recently updated it to where now it's this Vegeta. That's the boss that you fight, which, you know, it makes sense because that's what the Vegeta was at the start of the event. Okay, I assume this was probably just updated in this data download, and, you know, Global will have it changed to be exactly the same after the 5th year anniversary routes on Global. That's what I assume. Here, I want to hop back in to that same stage and just go down the Vegeta path. I don't really know what the purpose of having a Goku path and a Vegeta path for this event is. Like, it doesn't really... I'm not really too sure why, but... Because, like, I remember... what was it? It was the Buu Saga story event. Like, had, like, different paths you could take, you know, that was covering the events at the tournament and then the events at Bobity's spaceship. But it was, like, different difficulties, right? Like, if you went through the normal difficulty, you had to go through the World Tournament, I think, and then the hard difficulty was, like, Bobity's spaceship. Like, it was real weird the way they decided to do it. But this one is kind of different. Like, you could go through either spot, and I think both spots just give you the Kid Vegeta medals, too. It's not like, you know, going through one spot gives you Broly medals, the other gives you Vegeta medals or anything like that. It's just like, you know, I don't... It's odd. It's odd. They just have, like, the 2 paths you go down for no reason. Because you get, like, pretty much the same amount of medals and all that stuff. And then like, I think, like, the story, like, this story is exactly the same, right? We're still going to see the flash of Ribrianne, Kefla, and Jiren and stuff like that. Kefla, by the way, just got announced in Dragon Ball FighterZ, and oh boy, does Kefla look very, very impressive in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Man, I saw that, and it's like, yo, where is the Kefla Dokkan Fest at? Like, I mean, Kefla has base, Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan 2. All we have from Kefla right now in Dokkan is just the SSR Super Saiyan card that Dokkan awakens into the TUR Super Saiyan 2 card, right? Like, we need that. It needs to be in Dokkan. We need, like, a base form Kefla that transforms. Like really, they can give us a much better base form Kefla, and we can get a better Super Saiyan Kefla. So there's still, like, 2 more amazing Keflas they could give us. Even a Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, we could get a way better one, because obviously, you know, she's been around for a while now. Like, you know, she's still good, Kefla, but, like, you know, she could be better, right? So, I mean, we'll see what they decide to do, but Kefla, definitely a Dokkan Festival exclusive worthy character, and she would sell well. I think God Topo is another character who also could be a Dokkan Festival exclusive. It's just very clear to me that Dokkan is very hesitant to do Dragon Ball Super stuff right now. Specifically, I should say specifically, I think Tournament of Power stuff, or too much Dragon Ball Super stuff, because I feel like Dokkan thinks that the Dragon Ball Super stuff is their stuff that will sell the best, and I feel like that probably is the case, right? Because, you know, Dragon Ball Super is the new hotness, right? You know, Dragon Ball Z was on TV in, like, 1990. Like, I was like, 1990, they were fighting. I think that was the Android Saga, aired on TV in Japan in 1990. Like, the year I was born. Like, that's 50 million years ago. Whereas, like, Dragon Ball Super, right, was just on TV in 2018. Wow, we're about to hit 2 years since Dragon Ball Super ended, man. And they have not brought it back. Just so insane. Like, Dragon Ball just prints money. Bringing in more money through merchandise than even, like, a monster like Gundam. And they're like, nah, we don't need an anime right now. Like, it's laughable how stupid and backwards their thinking is right now. Yeah, let's not do Dragon Ball Super, right? Oh, I'm just knocking out this stage, by the way. I probably should have just went through the normal stage rather than Z Hard. That was a mistake by me. But I just want to knock out this stage right here, because this will allow us to unlock the EZA area. Then we can quickly hop in there and take a look if the EZA area, who the friend unit is that you can bring. That's what I'm curious on, right? I think this probably is going to be one of the easier EZA areas. I mean, a lot of them are summonable units and stuff like that, so you are going to want to have, you know, some of these summonable units. I still think using Wrathful Broly as, like, a pure Saiyan leader for the EZA area team is probably going to be the way to go if you do have Wrathful Broly and stuff like that, right? Like, you know, obviously, again, a lot of these are summonable units, right? So, like, if you're a new player, you're re-rolling or something like that, doing the EZA area is probably going to be out of your league. I mean, but, you know, there is the Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta, the coat units. You are capable of using them. And I think even their SSRs you probably are capable of using. So, you know, we'll see. Okay, so after this, we went ahead and completed all the stages. I just want to peek my head in at the Extreme Z Area event, take a look at it. I'll do a separate video where we'll go ahead and do the Extreme Z Area again. I don't think it's going to be very difficult. They give you a pretty good roster of characters to use for it. And then we will awaken the 3 free-to-play units, and then we'll finish up the video. Alright, so, yep, there it is. We went ahead and unlocked it. Let's just go ahead and head over there. Okay, so let's see here. So, yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah, look at this roster. Like, this roster is really, really good. Some of these units I have, like, all Duke paths unlocked, but I haven't rainbowed. Like, this Super Saiyan Vegeta, that base Broly, this Paragus. Maybe I will, like, rainbow, like, some of them just to use them for this. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so let me go ahead and hop in. And let's just see, again, let's just see who the friend unit they let you use is. It's Broly. Okay, that's good. Broly is a 77% pure Saiyan leader, so they just want you to use pure Saiyan, which is easy. Again, if you have Wrathful Broly, here, let me go ahead and pull Wrathful Broly up. Extreme AGL. There he is right there. He's 120% of pure Saiyan. So, like, you're just gonna shit on this event. If you've got this guy right here, you're gonna just destroy this event like nothing. Let me see, the Goku and Vegeta, they're both, what, movie hero leaders, right? And then Gogeta is Gogeta Fusion or movie hero? I can't remember. I think Gogeta's Fusion. He's a Fusion leader, right? Yeah, he's Fusion. Okay. Okay. Let's just go ahead and awaken the new units here. So, of course, we have the rainbowed version of this Zamasu down here. This is the one that will go ahead and be it's LR Zamasu with, Son Goku in parentheses, or, Goku. So we got the newest LR here on JP Dokkan. Remember, Global will be getting this during the 5-year anniversary. I did actually record a video that I'm going to upload maybe today. When will the 5-year anniversary be on Global? There's just new players, right? Like, the amount of times I've gotten that question. The only question I've gotten more than when is the 5-year anniversary on Global recently is where is all the 55 tickets, right? Okay, so there we go. We got Goku Black awakened. I will go ahead and, get him to SA20 and all that stuff off camera, and then we'll go ahead and do a rainbow video, fully build him up. When I did the showcase, it was super early, right? So I misinterpreted one part of his passive, thinking he gets 20% attack and defense every time he attacks, but it's every time he beats an enemy. That will hurt him a little bit in Super Battle Road, but that's not going to hurt him in, like, normal Dokkan events. He'll be fine with that. Okay, so then we also want to awaken this Broly right here. Again, this Broly is super, super good. He's a very, very strong unit. I do have a second Rainbow Broly because I thought that he was going to awaken into Broly and Ba. Well, I was thinking he might not, but just in case he awakened into Broly and Ba, I wanted them both up. But because of the fact that he only awakens into this Broly, I'm just going to feed the second copy into him, because even though he's rainbowed, it's still just a free-to-play orb, so I'll just feed in. I don't care that I wasted the stamina or whatever. I'm not going to keep both of those Brolys. I am going to keep both of the Vegetas, though, because remember, the Vegeta awakens into Kid Vegeta and Raditz, right? So I will be keeping both copies of those. One of them will be reversed as Kid Vegeta, and the other will be the Kid Vegeta and Kid Raditz. So, boom, there we go. We have all of them, Dokkan Awakened. We can go ahead and grab some of these missions right here. The mission rewards from the anniversary so far has been pretty good. A lot of really good stuff we've been able to get here. Yeah. These, I'll take those so I can get some of those exclusive units out of the Baba Shop. 4 stones is nice, and then orbs. Woo! Mwah! You boys know how I love them orbs. All right, so we'll go ahead and finish up here. Got the units awakened again. I'll probably just feed that Broly in. I gotta level these guys up before we do the Extreme Z area stuff, yeah. And then here's the new LR. So, let me know what you guys think of part 2 of the 5th year anniversary celebration so far. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.